Hey guys, I've done a little reading on. I'm not going to say the name because I don't want anyone whinging about me doing a reading. Um, Only about a week after she's died, but an Irish, well-known person, shall I just say. Um, it was very tragic, and I've been watching kind of old bits of interviews and stuff with her. I actually didn't realize half of the stuff that's gone on in her life. And the cards absolutely show that. So I asked, simply first, I just asked what happened, and we got the Five of Wands, which would suggest internal arguments to me. Her, constantly up in her head, fighting with herself about all the awful, awful stuff she's had to endure in her life. I did read an interview with Dr. Phil where she told him that her mother was either some sort of an evil, narcissistic, something, something, or else she said she was possessed, one or the other, because she suffered an awful lot of torture and abuse from her, which was horrific, and I never knew that. So that would certainly explain why the Five of Wands is shown up. Then we have the Five of Pentacles, and she did tell Tommy Tiernan in an interview on the Late Show, which is a Saturday night Irish chat show, that he asked her if she has friends, and she said no. She said, I'm friends with my musicians and that kind of thing, but she said, I don't have any actual real friends, because she said anytime anyone befriended me, it was always for the wrong reasons. So she just let people go if they weren't actual real friends, which I thought was very sad her to just say. And this was only from 2020. She said, no, I have no friends. I thought that was so sad. Um, so she suffered a lot with internal arguments. She had no one, because I mean, this card is about these two needing to realize that there's the church window, so that there is somewhere they can go for help. But like I said, she did say in an interview she had no friends, so she obviously just felt like she had no one she could turn to for help, you know. Um, and with the Fool in reverse, so she just got to a stage where she felt like she could not go on. The Fool is about taking a leap, moving forward, not being afraid of what may or may not happen. And this is just a block. This is just, I can't go on anymore. That was the end of it. And she died tragically last week. They haven't come out and said actually what did happen yet, but anyway. Then in the next row, we have the High Priestess in reverse. And the initial thing that came, I mean, this can be about intuition and all sorts of things, but what came through to me was just the fact that the High Priestess is there. She's going, shh, I'm not telling you the answer. There's a veil behind her, blocking what's behind her. So you can't see what's behind her. You can't see what's next in your journey. But I just got an immediate sense when I picked it reversed that she's gone through the veil. So she is in the other side, you know. So it's just a case of like, I had to go and she made it through, you know, that kind of way. This was beautiful. The Five of Cups is just like severe kind of grief, depression, that kind of thing. Someone very upset, right, over the loss of these three cups. And in her case, it's her son who committed suicide last year, who she did refer to as the love of her life. So this is just saying, because it's in reverse, this is saying that she's past that grief, having moved on to the other side. And she's now in a good place, because we have the ten of Pentacles, which is a happy families card, but it's like the Ten of Cups would be emotionally fulfilled, whereas this is, I think this one covers everything. It covers the material world and covers the emotional world. This is the ultimate kind of have everything you need kind of happy families card, you know. So that came out, and then I said, are you happy on the other side? And I got the death card. So it's just like, and it says the end there on the little film slide. So it's like she's saying, yes, I made the right decision. I let go of the past in order to move on and allow the changes into my life that I needed, you know. And because the next card, which is perfect, is the Lovers. Now, I wouldn't see this as actual lovers, but like I said, she did refer to her son as the love of her life. So this would just show me that she's reunited with him, you know. Naked people, like I've said before, in tarot is about rebirth, because if you think about it, you're birthed into the world naked. So naked adults in the tarot is about rebirth. So I just see this as yes, I'm happy on the other side. I've been reborn and I'm with my son and the angels are looking after us and everything is beautiful. And then we got the Knight of Cups. So the way I would see this is like Knights are about moving forward. Cups is water, it's love, it's emotions, it's intuition. This is the second slowest moving suit. So I just feel like she was here on earth and everything was fast paced and she had no one. She had all these internal arguments, and no one to guide her, no one to look after her, no friends to go to. And now she's on the other side and she can take things as slowly as she wants. She's happy with her son. Even though, of course, she did leave 3 kids behind, but she's happy with her son and she can take things slowly on the other side, okay? And then I just asked, did she, is she with her mother? And I got who she was terrified of, because she was a very torturous, violent, evil person. But I got the Moon in reverse. And the way I see this is I'm always drawn to this crab thing, which is surfacing from the water. And the symbolism of this crab is fears, worries and doubts surfacing. So because it's in reverse and because it's in the lineup for Are You With Your Mother? Then I would say yes, she is, and she no longer has that fear of her mother, because I know a medium I trained with always says that when you transition, when you go to the other side, you're no longer the person you were on earth. So now her mother is the loving, caring person that she kind of wanted her to be while she was here. So they are kind of together and they're getting along, You also have the Four of Swords. 4 of Swords I would see as a card of healing, because it comes after the 3 of Swords, where someone is heartbroken. Now they're taking the time out and they've put their mental stuff up on the wall and they're taking the time out from it. And stained glass window has a child and a mother. So that's her with her mother, I would see. Now in the Rider-Waite-Smith, there's a halo around the mother's head and it says Pax, which is Latin for peace. So I just see this card here as, herself and her mother. She's not fearing her anymore and she's at peace with her, And the last card just showed that it was the mother, because it came up as the Queen of Swords, So that's my reading on her and her passing and the fact that she's now at peace. She's with the love of her life. She's happy she made the transition. She now can take things slowly and she's not suffering the kind of fast-paced life here on earth where she couldn't get the help she wanted. She didn't have anyone. And she just felt like she couldn't go forward here with this Fool card. But she passed through the veil and everything is moving in the right direction. She's with her son and she's at peace with her mother, and she's just, that fear, worry and doubt isn't there anymore, So that's my reading on her. You all know who I'm talking about anyway. But I don't want to be kind of mentioning names just in case anyone gets odd. I know a reader that I watch in America who does readings on kind of cold cases and murder cases and all sorts, and she names the names all the time. And I know I did the Madeleine McCann reading and I named her name and stuff, but this American woman who I watched, The Reckoning Co. is the name of the channel. She's unreal. But she did say recently she's been getting kind of threats and stuff, so that's just a bit freaky. So let me know what you think of this reading, guys. What your thoughts are on the whole situation, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.